won the game. I still got a quarter left. You want the quarter? Daddy, wake up. Please, Daddy.
I'm not sleeping, son.
Daddy.
You knew I wasn't sleeping. Why did you stand there for so long? It wasn't right.
Please, Daddy.
It wasn't healthy, son.
Daddy, this is insane.
Time you faced up to what happened. Your mother and I will see you in heaven, son.
How is this even possible? Dad, how could he do that to himself? Why won't you let me forget? Why are you doing this to me? Come out! Come out! I've got your thing for you. Happy? You've dug up my parents. What now? When do we get to look inside your sick little mind?
Before we start reviewing this guy, I'm gonna reveal my bias against his battle because as you've seen in the footage, I had to fight him using 8 shotgun shells and throwing objects. And for what people say about this mental battle, going into it with melee weapons is an almost impossible task without ammo or health items, and I had zilch of each. The fight starts out amazing though. The entire motel level is the build up to this fight since it was the last place that Travis visited before Richard committed suicide in their room due to the pain of Helen's mental treatment and separation. The best part was Yamaoka's overlay composition after we solved the calendar puzzle, which was exactly the right bit of depressing ambience that made finding out what happened to Travis's father all the more important and gripping. It's too bad that the actual boss slaughtered not only my appreciation of him, but dampened my slight appreciation about the game in a fleet load of human manure. All of the battle's gameplay is an unsalvageable catastrophe, mostly because barely anything about this battle is even defined well. Richard has 3 attacks, all of which suck. His bite is a shorter range physical attack that, while being the least bullshit, the fact that it has a short range, it has a high chance to whiff, even through Travis. The second attack is his tentacle grab, which is infuriating because Travis has no chance to get away from it once it catches him. So the tentacles are able to combo off themselves because Travis doesn't get to move until Richard calls them back. And then there's the red bile attack, which is a clear sign that Climax threw this fight together out of rusted trash it found in the backyard. The red bile attack is one that will hit you mostly because the game forces you to eat the shot. All the other times it has a clear animation telegraph to let you get out of the way, but Richard can fire off this attack right after a tentacle grab, giving you 0 time to avoid it because Travis is stuck in an animation. Then there's the fact that if you have to fight Richard with melee weapons, then his red bile can hit you even if you're just vaguely standing near it, making this method even more of a giant headache. The tiny arena that you have to work in means that even with firearms, this is still a hellish trial since bile and bite can get at you at a ton of the times and the tentacle grabs can get you all of the time due to the horrible camera and perspective. However, the worst, most retarded thing about this fight is that it's only possible to do with firearms, and the developer doesn't give you any ammo between finding Richard's final notes and the fight itself. So if you're completely out, you're just shit out of luck, start the game again, ha 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 ha. There is a colossal, blinding reason why we let this shit die out in the adventure game era. Because this conclusion is only reached when the developer is an asshole or completely incompetent. The battle would have at least been tolerable if you just gave us 2 boxes of shotgun ammunition before we got to the cutscene. That's the only thing you needed to do, and you completely fucked it up.